Namaste, blessings. Right, messages from the crystal ball. So, there seems to be quite a lot being almost thrown at you for you to deal with, either projections from other people or some kind of, I'm almost getting some kind of adversity, and it's like it's showing that you're not quite sure how to deal with this. So at the moment it does look important for you to step back, place a clear boundary. Clarity is needed, but sometimes the first step of clarity is, right, this situation is confusing me, I am confused by this. And once we recognize the confusion, we can then step back from the confusion and find clarity in another area. So it does feel like it's quite important at the moment for you to place some kind of boundary between you and this adversity or confusion, to find more of your own space and more of your own place and what you're really wanting to bring in here, right? So there's also a feeling of almost too much too soon, right? Now, this is telling me to take things very step by step. I'm getting very minimal. The more minimal almost, the more your success, right? So it's like, take baby steps at the moment and you're going to progress further than if you try to take sudden leaps or push yourself too far forward. There's really a feeling of too much too soon. Sometimes the too much, if we just give things time, then it's no longer too much too soon, right? But in the very first moments of the too muchness, then it is too soon, right? It's too much too soon. Hope that makes sense. As in, if you get bags and bags of food, right? It's too much for that day, but it's not too much for the coming weeks, right? So there's a feeling here that you've, I don't want to say bitten off more than you can chew, but bitten off more than you can chew for now, right? So at the moment it's about giving yourself time, space, and really allowing yourself to come to the understanding. I feel that clarity is really, really needed. It's almost like the confusion seems to be getting on top of you, and that's where you need that boundary to keep that there. And then, right, I'm clear, I'm this, I'm going to take a few steps of lovely walk in nature. I'm going to sit down and have a cup of tea. I'm going to work on this project. I'm going to communicate with this person, so that you are very clear about your steps, the direction that you're going in, and what you're doing. Even if it's just, I'm clear that I'm having a cup of tea at the moment and taking a few moments for myself right now, right? So this looks to really progress your path forward in a successful way. And then all these things that are in this confusion energy, there's going to be light shed on this, right? There is going to be light shed on this, and you're going to start being able to make sense of things, and you're going to exert more boundaries, and you're going to let some of the understanding in, and you're going to deal with things in I don't want to say a different way, but a different way than you are right now, right? But that's only going to come because of the clarity. The only reason you're not doing that right now, is because of the lack of clarity. So, yeah, those seem to be the messages at the moment. Let me see if there's anything more. No, nothing more. Namaste.